Alright, headed into night 5 of Gildenberg. We don't know what to expect, but we will certainly find out. Spear duders. Okay, so I'm feeling like this is the easier side. So I'm tempted. Can I get you? Can't quite get around the corner on this one, can I? All right, I'm not too concerned, I think. We'll get rid of that guy. At least take him out of the equation. Now, you don't make it to me. So we'll do that. Oh my gosh, such a difference maker, Jokewa. Such a difference maker. The for those who don't know, who are new to the last spell, the old sensor mechanic was pretty horrifically frustrating. Let's see, so if I move to here, I can do this. And then I'll do a little drive-by on this dude. Ooh, that's some damage. That's why I like the pistol. But yeah, the old sensor mechanic was that the sensors just landed and they just sat there. And it was agonizing to have to deal with them every night. So I am so very grateful that they decided to change the sensors so they respawn every night. It's been such a welcome change. That was a little bit greedy, but I think we can go here and be relatively safe. And then until this bat comes around the corner, we're not gonna be able to do much. So we'll do that. But with Initiator and the extra multi-hit that we just got, Torge is going to be, like, insanely strong. Now, much counter to that, Anita has not really had the come-up that we were hoping she would have. So we have to be a little careful about how we handle this. We can't go as deep as I was hoping we can go, especially if we're working with archers. That's going to be the danger zone. Now, I can take you out, which gives me at least one isolated target here, and then same with you. Didn't quite get there on that one, did we? Let's see, so I think I'll just come to here and get in the mix over here. We have 48 armor. We'll probably be okay, but only time will tell. And then we will defend up there. Now over here, this is going to be comically overkill because we don't have volatile yet. So but multi-hit remains a problematic design choice by the devs, to be sure. Especially multi-hit when combined with propagate. It's a little too much. Works a little too well. Now, it didn't occur to me... Oh, I don't like that we just took that damage, but it didn't occur to me that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Poisonous works super well with dodge builds, now that I think about it. Because you can get close to the enemies, you're unlikely to take a ton of damage, and then you drop absolutely massive poison bombs on them. That's interesting. Maybe we start to do a bit of a dodge build on Anita. I like the way that build is forming in my head. Whether it's actually going to be good or not is a different, a wholly different question. I was kind of hoping I would get lucky on that one, but oh, very disappointing there. All right. Let's spend a little bit of mana. Actually, hold on. To get rid of you, you, and you. We don't like runners in this household. Fatality is doing work. This guy didn't become isolated, sadly. Guess we just do it that way. So are you sure that Bless increases the duration that you gain the AP for? I'm just curious because like I wasn't sure if it qualifies as a buff. These archers are tearing us up though. I mean, it makes sense that it would. All right, and then whatever, it doesn't matter. The longer we can paper cut these, the better value we get out of Initiator. At least in terms of grinding people to an absolute halt. And then I'm just gonna move back and defend up. But yeah, this is a little worrisome because the archers are just they're getting our goat a little bit. Should have used okay, we're gonna have to catch up to this bat next turn, it looks like. I mean, it's a very interesting possibility. That is what has piqued my my interest, to be sure. Yeah, let me look at that skill. Do we have it on anyone? Yeah, so you're talking about Adrenaline Rush, right? +1 action points for one turn. Oh yeah, I have every reason to believe that it will work exactly that way, now that I actually look at it. And then I'm going to retreat a bit here, just because we've taken more damage than I'm necessarily comfortable with. So I think I'm gonna spend another blaze here. And just that ain't it, but we'll just do that. We're gonna have to get very lucky with propagates not to waste like most of those. Yeah, we only wasted one. I guess I can't be too bitter. Now the hope is that I can come all the way over here and get you. Nope, not even close. All right, not gonna waste my time then. Let's just take out some of these dudes. We can't get them either. All right, well, Yep, yeah, that's an interesting one. No, I think bees is a close second to be sure, Jokewa. Like bees, it just sips mana, which is so satisfying. Now I think I'm a little concerned about what we got going on here. That seems super wasteful. We have one action. We do have plenty to retreat, so I think that's going to be good. But now I have to decide about this bat. I think I just go get it. We have the mobility. We gotta lean on it a bit. Okay, we may take a little bit of damage on our melee. I have not done a great job protecting them from that possibility. Yep. My favorite barricade has fallen. The heartbreak is real. Is there a better place I could move to? If I move to here, do I have access to everybody? No, I lose these two. All right. There's no... Well, if I move to here, do I get you? Nope. All right. Well, I'll get everybody but that guy, I guess. Good job keeping everybody at one hit there. Oh, that was... We were close. Alright, and then I guess we can take out this guy this way. I guess I had movement left over. I should have been paying more attention to that, but that's all done. Now... Yeah, so I think, Jokewa, the thing that causes the problem is not multi-hit itself. I think multi-hit is a great mechanic, honestly. Like, I think that it is smart. I like the way that the system works. I think it is good. I think the issue is multi-hit and its interplay with propagation. The two in concert are just too much. And that is that's the big unfortunate dynamic at play from my perspective. I will just move you a little further so we don't have to worry about taking damage, and then you're not doing anything. Yeah, the double whammy that is the multiplicative relationship between the two is what really sinks the hand crossbow's boat, and I don't know that they will ever be able to fully handle that, as sad as it is to say. Like, I think it's just a math problem more than anything else that causes it to be so problematic. So I'm going to leave this guy because I want to... My suggestion for a fair 2 AP 4 mana hand crossbow skill. Let's see. Well, okay, so I wanted to test this out. I want to see if this guy dies or doesn't die based on the way that poison is procs. Okay, so he does die. He took 46 twice there. So how would I redesign Blaze? Ah, that's hard. I'm thinking about different things, like you could put an artificial cap on the number of propagation bounces. Okay, I think I know what I would do. I think I would remove propagation and make it multi-hit with an AoE. So it hits in a plus sign on all of the locations of the multi-hit. So you don't get the propagation, but you get like a plus symbol at each target. So like, for instance, if I blazed this point here, it would also hit this, 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 and this. So kind of like a fireball, but multi-hit. So that way you don't have the two things that you can acquire, propagation damage and multi-hit and propagation bounces, all contributing in concert. Yeah, I think that's the way that I would change it. It still sticks with the name. It still feels like Blaze. I think that's okay. I feel like Torge has a much better Journeyman's Orb. He does indeed. All right, I think these are both rerolls, but I'll come back to that in a second. Let's see. Let's push back the fog. Is this our final night? No, we have 2 more nights. 2 more nights to go. So we've done these upgrades, so I think they are absolutely worth doing. The money is pretty insane at the moment. Let's hope we get someone good. Radbert. Oh, with a name like Radbert. I like you, Radbert, although the Druid Staff is not going to be the play, but I think Radbert is cool. So let's grab Radbert. He's nice and high level. Oh, we could have had another Torge. We could have had a 3rd Torge. Oh, I'm so disappointed. They were only level 3 though, so. So let's see. That's Anita. Who needs the accuracy? So we'll probably pick that up. That's not going to be too bad. But let's see what our night reward looks like. Oh yeah, that's this. Let's give this a roll. I think we can do better. The reinforced heavy brute armor is probably something we want to give to Anita. But let's roll our armor maker first, because I don't think the kettle helm is it. Minus momentum, minus momentum. Yeah, I think you want something in that space potentially. Oh, heck yeah. This is just what we want. Look at that. Anita is going to be substantially more tanky wearing her legendary brute armor. Hooray. And then the light armor is fine. The worn medium armor is fine. All right. So yeah, so that's better. And then for the night reward, we're locked on one of these. It's going to kind of be none of them, so I'm grabbing the one that has the highest sale value. Ronin armor. Not seeing a lot here, but let's get Radbert leveled up so that I know what Radbert is going to be when they grow up. Wow, that's a nice starting point. I'll grab the damage. When in doubt. Oh, what happened? Gear and trait. Oh, you are slow, aren't you? Yes, you are a carrier. Okay, so we should probably pick up a move just to offset things. I'm going to reroll for a bit more accuracy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, well, I'm going to stop fishing for more accuracy, because we just struck out quite aggressively. I don't like where our accuracy is here. We're probably going to have to shift over some accuracy gear to try and make them work. We only have one night to take advantage of XP gain, so I don't think that's the play. Yikes. Do you have Harvester? You do have Harvester. That's good. I really don't. We don't have a leg to stand on with that. We'll go magic, but we're gonna end up we're gonna end up throwing away a lot of... Why? I thought we were done with secondary attributes. I guess not. I guess not. I grabbed some opportunism earlier. We'll grab some crit power, even though we're not critting. We'll get nimble to help with mobility. I'm happy to go glass cannon here. I don't think we're going with an initiator build, but some range is always good. Really don't know what we're building Radbert to be. What are you? What are you indeed? I don't know. I don't know. But we're gonna have to spend some money on some gear. Power staff? Power staff wand? That's an interesting combo I have not tried before. We just spent a fair amount of our bankroll. Now, if I recall correctly, yeah, you get all the accuracy. I do not know off the top of my head, Jokewa. I've not been able to see that one way or the other. Thrifty for a little bit of sustain is interesting. I think Lone Wolf is good. Relentless is also good. We got a lot of options. Ooh, 1x1? We're not going to be able to reliably stack it, I don't think. That's not really... That's easier for range damage than melees. Let's grab Relentless so we can keep moving around, keep darting around. And then Torge... You always fish for multi hit. What can I say? And then just damage. We're not quite to volatile, so we get one more night of that. 1x1 isn't bad here. Neither is glass cannon though. It's a lot of crit. Nah, we're not a crit build. I think 1x1. It'll affect our blaze. Okay, so what are our teams? I think Radbert is weak. So we're gonna put Radbert over here with Torge. And Anita and other Torge are gonna be over here. Now I'm gonna pick up a potion, I think. Has 2 uses? Sure. So we'll start them out together, and I'm going to give them both a little cheeky heal to kind of help out. And then we have this could be bad to fight in. If they come in all the way over there, that's going to be kind of unfortunate. But I'm definitely going to center them here-ish to start. We still have 2 workers. That means we get another piece of armor. You really can't go much into economy. This one is... Oh, it's over so fast. We got a lot of people that aren't wearing helmets. A little movement point helmet for Torge. You're gonna have to be more specific. Is good for business. And then... I don't really love that either. But I didn't want... You have to be very careful that you don't block passageways with your catapult distribution. And then everybody here is kind of like just chilling. All right. Let's do it. More archers, eh? More archers. Okay. Let's just do that and get these two guys sorted out. Yeah, that felt pretty good. We still have 4 movement. We can't quite get back around the corner. Do healing percent affects regen after fights? That's a good question. That is a stat I almost never take, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. So I think what you're referring to is like, does like daily health regen, is that benefited by plus percentage healing? And that's a question I should know the answer to, that I just don't. Okay, but this is feeling pretty A-okay. A little worried about taking some chip damage, but then over here, can you... The power staff is good. I should not be so cruel to it. It certainly has its purposes. Yeah, we'll do that. How many will be wasted? That's the real question here. 1 wasted. 2 wasted. That was a pretty bad result. Power staff, you can... Power staff has a name, as a side note. I should not be so cruel. He had a name. It's Robert Powerstaff. Is that is that the reference? It is indeed good when you have the skill range. And Radbert's got the skill range. I feel like even at 3, it's pretty solid. Let's see. I guess no point in not dropping some poisons there. Okay, let's start up top just because I feel like this is the more tricky side. Oh, ruining my fun. I can't believe we've barely even used any movement. The pistol is so good for that. It's so good for conserving movement. Let's see. We have 2 actions left on you. You have some mana, so and you can use the other health potion on yourself, which is great. And now over here, I think. Okay, so that's how you get that's how you kill one of your people, as a side note. I don't know if anyone else saw that, but I almost targeted a blaze at these fools. That would have been catastrophic. Yeah, it's a dynamic that is relatively new to the game, but the gear switching right at the beginning is so compelling. Like, we changed our roster up pretty substantially, by changing our minds about who is going to take what weapon and finding the right person for the weapons that we were given. I really like that dynamic. All right, and then we're floating a bunch of actions because Blaze is broken. Okay, let's see. So nice of them to give me some isolated targets to work with here. We'll just stab you. I think I'm actually going to... Yeah, I am. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of work to protect Anita, because I went a little deep on Anita. Just so that things don't get too crazy. How is that? Oh, out of range. I'm using the wrong ability. That would be how. Hide back here to avoid archers, and then I want to get as much damage and kills in on Radbert as humanly possible, because the XP must flow. I rarely use it. I find that I'm usually going for like momentum builds, and it's not that critical to them. But I've been sleeping on some other abilities, so I wouldn't say that there's no hope for it. All right, we'll do that, and then I don't think I even need to use Blaze, but it's just why not? Like, it helps clean things up a bit more quickly. Oh, bad target selection there. I think I'm going a little too deep on Torge right now. In fact, I moved too far out of the way of this archer. I didn't realize that was happening. Well, we armored up twice. We should weather that storm pretty well. And then topside is really where things are going to get a little spicy. Yeah, we did go too deep on Torge for sure. No two ways about it. Oh, wow, that was disastrous. So let's see, I'm going to move Torge like this just to be on the safe side. Huh. Why did I move Torge up here? This was an error in judgment. All right, I don't think it's gonna come back to bite us, but I really, sorry, Torge. Okay, now how do we sort this one out? Like, that looks pretty good. Gonna try and find runners whenever possible. Okay, good enough retreat for now. I knew our power staff friend was going to be taking a hit there. Oh, swing and a miss. Wow, that punch is not a kill. Surprises me. We have tons of mana, so I'm gonna be a little flippant with my mana use here. And then Torge can run back this way. I don't think we're gonna need the love, but okay, one more should secure the kill there. Okay, good enough. And then with one action point left, I think we actually just do like a little bit more retreating. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then Torge 2 is not going to make it over there before this cadre dies. So can't hop over anyone here. So I guess let's remove the line of sight blockage. No, it's not going to matter because we have a shielder at the back too. Boo. Well, I think we can go deep at this point. Oh, didn't. Oh yeah, we're out of actions anyways, so. Okay. You're probably gonna do damage to our wall, aren't you? Disaster. Oh, bad pathing there. I guess it was more towards the last spell, but fat chance anybody's getting there. Okay. Radbert does not ascend. The rest of the team does. Paladin Shield is probably going to be an easy lock. Now this is the final night. The final countdown. I'm not sure how many people I wish I had on duty for this final night. Seems aggressive to have one more person, but we certainly could afford it if we wanted to. We are loaded for bear. I liked this Knight's Shield. Yeah, let's grab that. And then... Ooh, warp crystals are super handy. What is Anita's helm? Does Anita not have a helm? Basically doesn't have a helm. Wow, this would actually be a loss of armor for Anita. And a loss of critical and a loss of damage. No, I think I roll these. Holy trinket, Batman. +2 skill range. It's too good not to get. I think Radbert is gonna be wielding the longest range power staff the world has ever seen. 420 gold, here and gone in a heartbeat. So, well, actually, let's look at the inn and see if, see if there is, we have Jared or Prisha. Pickpocket, versatile, demonic blood. That's a nice collection. I kind of like Jared. Yeah, why not? It's going to be most of our money, but I think we'll still have a little bit to work with. 28. Not as much to work with as I necessarily anticipated. Let's go big. Let's go big crit here. Hey, Coco. Yes, it is still in early access. Also, welcome to the stream. Still in early access, but it has matured a lot. As a side note, Tainted Essence is the meta currency, and I have played it since very, very early access as well, and just kept on playing it because I really enjoy it. I think it's a beautifully done game, and yeah, the depth is definitely there. Who was our new character? Jared. All right, not of Subway fame. What are you doing here, Jared? I think I'm just gonna try and pick up a longbow as my second weapon here. So I'm gonna fish. I'll take crit when I see it, but we're really looking for accuracy. Oh, come now, game. All right, we're up to 20. That's probably good enough. And then on the tail end, I'm thinking isolated, and we just go for someone that can kind of pick things off when necessary. XP gain is worthless. Stun is worthless. These are all pretty bad. Jared is definitely not leveling up to be the dream character that I hoped they might be. 2 propagation bounces. Is there any chance that the thing we're buying you is a hand crossbow? I'm suddenly questioning whether we're going to be buying you anything at all. We may be too broke. Why does it always land on Anita? So yeah, we're definitely not going propagation bounces. Fine. You want me to take it, game? I will take it. But I'm not going to like it. Steady aim is good. Nimble is good. Third eye for the flexibility is good. First blood is good. Thrifty for those big arrow rains is going to be good, and that's all you get. You don't get that much from level ups in terms of levels on Gildenberg, which is a new map, by the way, that we're playing on. Not new, but the newest map that has been added. I don't think we need inertia. Maybe we do. Well, organic armor is going to be 106 health, which is 10% more physical damage. So let's go for that. Yeah, that gets us up to 22%. I think that was worth it. Oh, good news is we are going to pick up flexibility, which will increase Torge's damage quite significantly. And then all of our momentums have been min rolls. Story of my life. Yeah, critical. We'll take it. Alright, so that was level ups. Oh, minus Torge. Sorry, Torge. Show me multi-hit. Skill range is good. I won't fish greedily for anything more. And volatile. We pick it up just in time, although volatile versus human ballista is a non-trivial selection, to be sure. Now, I think Torge is going to be soloing. I'm going to put them over here so they don't have to deal with a lot of those. Jared is very weak, so I'm going to put Torge number 2 and Jared over here. And we'll probably have to do some work on some sensors. So actually, I'll probably put you over here and you over here. And then I think going out wide left is going to be Anita, and Radbert is going to be wide. Did I say left? I meant, never mind. Don't listen to me. Oh, we got one more piece of gear, though. But there wasn't a lot of time to develop. Ooh, 2 pairs of worn pants. 2 pairs of worn pants. Crit power, stun chance, or XP and crit power and dodge. I'll take these worn pants for the armor, and I guess I will put them on... Not Jared. Jared is basically just decorative at this point. Radbert can get some new pants. And with 32 gold... The teleportation scroll is a little tempting, since we're not gonna get a second weapon for Jared here. There's no way. Even if we, well, what if we, that stingy turtle charm I might use somewhere. So I'm gonna make Jared the ultimate glass cannon and see if this enables us to buy anything. Looks like the answer is no. How close are we? Not very close. I don't really want to get rid of any of our, like, A-listers gear. So... the cheapest items were 62, and it was daggers that we were never going to use. Alright. Jared, you can have your gear back. Oh, we do get to 50 with this. And then... The item that I would really want is the steel short bow. This gets us to 50. We're still 25 off. Nah, it's not happening. It's not happening. The good news is you can rebuy gear for the same price point that you sold it for, so... You can do a little bit of experimentation there. And then I think this momentum charm. Yeah. We definitely don't want the extra AP going there, though. Your damage is already going to be terrible. Whatever, we'll do that. I don't know what Jared is going to do, except probably fail miserably. 200, I think I'm just going to seal things up as best I can. We already have two, we already have 2 ballistas on each side, so I don't think we need a lot more in that vein. And then I will sell Jared's leather hat, though, because that's a nice breakpoint for getting 1 more potion, which I think is we're gonna be spending like it's going out of style. So Torge has 1 of the mana potions, I believe. Yeah. And then probably Anita gets the other one. But she loses the health pot, which is going to go to Torge. There's something about having 2 characters with the same name that is deeply troubling. Alright, so turn 1, we're just going to want to try and do a little bit of sensor culling. And then we're going to be dealing with some harpies, I presume.